What it do, what it pop? It's your boy Master Mutt, and I'm back with another chapter of One Piece. Chapter 1157. So there's a lot going on in this chapter, a lot of information, and honestly, I like it. I like more information than battles. Well, I love the fights, but it's One Piece. We gotta get information. So right now, we start the chapter with the pirates, the Rocks pirates, in a certain island, robbing people, doing pirate shit. And then there's Whitebeard and Kaido that's still down on the ground, and say, "Hey, pull the lift, we're still down there." And then Shakky acts like Shakky usually do, and he tries to kill them and says, "More treasure for us." So he throws a bomb, and it explodes, thinking they're dead. And then they try to trap them. And then the only thing you can see is Whitebeard creating an earthquake. Whitebeard doing Whitebeard, because they're not, you're not gonna kill me like that. And that was cool. Because you knew at that moment Whitebeard was already that powerful. And then Kaido said, "Yeah, I want to be able to do something like that." But then Whitebeard said, "Hey, if you want a devil fruit, you got to choose carefully, because it's going to be with you for the rest of your life." And we know what fruit Kaido took, and it's a good one. It's a good one. What else? They tell us about the feats of the rock pirates, the ships that they sunk, the village that they attacked, everything that happened with the Rocks pirate during 2 years. And they say, even though it's Roger was the pirate king, it was called Rocks Vera. And from the flashback, I can see it's really Rocks pirate era, because he did a lot of things. They had to get rid of him. Because he was the biggest problem over there. It was the biggest problem out there, man. I don't know who can stop this crew. And then we go back to Arrow. You see, Arrow had a problem. He tried to join the government, but then he realized how dirty the government was, because they tried to get rid of a certain country, town, whatever you call it, for doing something that's opposing the government. And Arrow was saying, "Hey, you cannot do that to them, because they helped me. They helped me when I was in a struggle. So you cannot, for the love of God, do not get rid of them." And the government said, "Hey, man, we don't care what you think, my man. You're not even a part of the government." And then Arrow attacked them, as he should. But then the government, they are twisting the reality, twisting the truth. They say Arrow opposed the government and then attacked innocent warship. Man, I'm thinking the government in One Piece might be as corrupt as the government in real life. But that's a discussion for another time. And then we go back to a talk between Arrow and the Rock. He said, "Hey, you should join me. You see how the government treating you. I'm telling you should join me." He said, "Hey, so you try to cut your hair to show you're a better person right now, but it don't matter." And say, even Garp laughed at that. And said, "But we got giants over there. We got people like John the Giant. They say we should send more people over there to help us become a part of the government. And then you switch to the carnival between Garp, Tsuru, Sengoku, and Kong. Oh, look. Yeah, like I was saying, you switch between Kong, Sengoku, Tsuru, and Garp with Kong, and they say, man, Garp say, we should let Arrow join in. I want him in there. In our gang, he's gonna help us. And then Sengoku say, yeah, would help the Marine lot. Tsuru says, hey, if we let him join Rocks, man, we might not be able to stop them. And she right. It could go left really quick. And Kong says, yeah, I know, but there's a lot of, you see, he was a pirate. He already did bad things. No, he was a pirate. But then Garp said, but they only hired them to join the Marine, not the government. That's right. They're only using them for their powers, not even for their political views. And that's sad. Because the way everyone wants to change things is a good thing. Even the government don't care about good things. They only care about power. And then we arrive at the pirate island. They receive news about Shakky, telling them Shakky's retired after captain of the Kuja pirates. And everybody crying like little babies. Like, oh no, they didn't even get the chance to see her. I went to the sea. I went to the sea just to see her. That was my only goal. And then, surprise, surprise, Shakky arrived at the pirate island. And everybody like, whoa, 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 what the hell is she doing here? And they're like, man, this place is too dirty for you. You can't be here. And she said, man, I want to leave here for a couple of times, couple moments, because, you know, even though I retired, I'm still a pirate, so they're going to be looking for me. And then I go like, hey, you want to leave here, but it's too dirty. But she said, hey, you're going to be in for me, right? And they're like, of course we will. So now I see how much influence Shakky had. Man, I think she had more pull than Hancock. But that's my opinion, because Hancock was my main girl. So I'm biased on that, but she looking like she got more pull than Hancock. And that's crazy. I thought at first Hancock's beauty was amplified by her power. No, not amplified by her power, but the fact that she could turn people to stone. It helped when people was turning to stone because of her beauty, but I see Shakky as the same pull. It's kind of crazy. And then I thought, you know, Whitebeard said he doesn't care about Stussy. Say, you love me, right? He said, I never loved you. Crazy. So I was like, okay, Whitebeard, a real guy. You're not gonna fall for Shakky, but then I see Whitebeard with hard eyes. Hard. It's running for the Shakky, and I'm like, oh, okay, she got that pull. And even the rocks. So she got mighty pull. She got a lot of pull. And then she opened up Shakky's rip-off bar. And that's the start of, I don't know what is going to happen, but that's the start of it. Maybe, I've heard a rumor that maybe she was kidnapped, and that's how the battle of Rocks Valley. No, is it Sun Valley? Rocks Valley. I forgot what it was. Is it Rocks Valley? Sun Valley? Something like that. But people say she was kidnapped, and that's how the battle started. Maybe they're right, because Shakky has that pull. But then we end the chapter on the girl saying, Hey, if we want Harold to join, let's give him an ultimatum. And let's tell him if you want to join the world government, you have to kill rocks. You see how these motherfuckers always try to get things to their way? They're disgusting. I hate them. I just cannot stand the Gorosei. The Gorosei and the Celestial Dragon, I know they're the same people, but the Gorosei are above them. But disgusting people, just garbage. And I know Arrow's not going to do it. Because the way he got killed in Loki's flashback, he didn't agree, so they just decided to get rid of him. But this flashback is very interesting. I don't know if it beats Odin's flashback yet. No, I think it does. But it was interesting. It was very interesting, Odin's flashback, but I think that every flashback that relates to Roger or anything connected is great. Anything that tells us what happened in the last era has been perfect. So to me, because Odin, we got to know a lot about Whitebeards and Roger, and they introduced us to Teach, which we now know is the son of Rocks, or maybe there's a correlation around here and he knew about the son, and he took him in like he took Ace, taking every pirate rivals in your crew. That's kind of crazy. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Shakky is responsible for what happened at the Valley? Or is it something else? What is gonna happen? Is Harold gonna do it or not? You tell me your opinion in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.